Wow, you came all the way to Japan to see me? Must really be desperate for help against NXT.
Isn't fighting a rebellious mutiny exactly what lifelong best friends are for?
I thought they were more for exchanging birthday cards and the occasional random text. But maybe we could branch out.
Not to mention the fact Mutiny keeps adding top names, so I can't really trust many people in WWE right now.
So you're saying I was your only option? I see how it is.
Best and only option. So what do you think? Will you do it?
I've been ready for a change, and WWE could be the breath of fresh air I need. I'm in.
Great. We need to get started right away.
Okay, just hang on a minute. I do have one more match obligation to fulfill here tonight. Then we'll get started.
Okay, and try to win. Because if you lose, I might have second thoughts about this. And then my next best option is this guy named Troy Simpkin, and at that point I might as well just let NXT take over.
Haven't changed a bit. So, this is how #1 draft picks live, huh? Nice.
The tour bus is nice, but more importantly, it's private. We need this space to talk strategy, since who knows who might be listening backstage and feeding information to NXT.
Good point. What about the GMs, though? Can we at least trust them? Adam Pearce was messaging me the other day.
Yeah, Pierce and Aldis are vetted, and they've given us full authority to counter the NXT mutiny movement. CM Punk will be helping us too once he's healthy, but for now, it's just us, so we need to figure out our first move.
Whenever I was in a tough situation like this, wrestling for the competition, I learned the best path forward is to focus on doing what I do best. Which, in my case, is being... comedic and fun.
Well, since you just basically dropped everything to come in here and help me, it's only fair you take the lead on this. What do you think we should do?
I've only been here for 5 minutes, but I'm already sick of Mutiny bragging about their precious intergender NXT Unity Tag Championships. Well, what if we came up with our own, not at all similar versions? That would really cause a mutiny.
It's like we share the same brain. I'll put in a call to my props and gags guy right away.
Two of the key players in the recent NXT Mutiny attack were the Unity Tag Team Champions. The Raw and SmackDown side has countered not with an attack, but instead by creating brand new Tag Team Championships of their own. Please welcome the brand new Unified Tag Team Champions, the #1 draft pick, and their partner who's making their WWE debut.
Thanks, Kathy. You might recognize my new partner from another promotion that shall not be named. But now she's here to help me take down this NXT mutiny. And what better way to do that than with these fancy new championships?
That's right. The GMs thought we were the perfect pair to hold these new unified titles.
I gotta say, this sounds and looks very similar to the NXT Unity titles.
Not at all. Our titles have red accents, while theirs have silver.
Our titles are open to intergender competition from any brand, not just NXT.
And finally, our titles have never been lost in a match.
Okay, but isn't that just because they're brand new? I'm still not seeing how these titles are any different.
Zip it, Kathy. We'll show you and the entire WWE universe just how special and unique our unified championships are when we defend them later tonight on Raw.
Okay, can't wait.
It's a WWE debut, tag team debut, in the debut of the Unify Championships.
I guess if you're going to introduce yourself to the WWE Universe, you might as well do it as a champion. Talk about participation trophies.
Oh, come on, Saxton, they're trolling. What better way to get under Mutiny's skin than by knocking off their precious Unity titles?
The LWO is in the building.
It's time for everyone to stand up and take notice.
Paying homage to the original founding fathers of the LWO, this is a team that represents their Latino culture openly and proudly.
They become a family of sorts, Michael. They win together, they lose together, but they always fight together.
The following contest is a intergender tag team match and is for the NXT Unified Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers, Cruz del Toro and Zelina Vega, the LWO. And their opponents, the Superstar and the Superstar.
No joking around here. The unified tag titles are serious business tonight.
Well, technically, this is a championship match. The arena doesn't have the usual electricity.
Well, because it's
Gonna shut this thing down once and for all.
oh, maybe not. Cover.
He gets an emphatic kick out.
He couldn't make much of that pin attempt. And into the turnbuckle he goes.
Turns it around. Solid punch.
Mounted palm strikes. That was a vicious display. You can almost see the disdain in their eyes. What a display here. Counters on both sides.
Oh my gosh!
Guys, I have a feeling someone is about to get their chest caved in.
I think it's happening.
Beats to the bottom. Doling out as much damage as possible. Looking to silence the challenger once and for all.
Escapes out of that attack.
Oh, what a clothesline.
Climbing to the top. What's he thinking?
Uh-oh, in position, waiting for an open. Incoming! Oh, swept the leg right out from under.
Queen Zelina is in a distressing spot.
Yeah, some flaws in Zelina's game plan are being exposed.
And now we're getting an up-close and personal view of this fight.
Oh, man!
The challenger enduring the punishment.
Ooh! Right to the leg.
What are we going to see here?
A third! Practically never-ending blows. Coming at full force here. Man, knee strike.
Leaning on the turnbuckle here.
Double shoulder block. When you see a unit as a cover,
We're going to shut this down.
He's able to kick out before two.
he's far from finished. Huge boot.
Ow, bam! Ooh, listen to the impact.
Connects the fist to the face. Great counter. Drop kick finds the spot.
What a punch.
Ooh! Uh-oh. And a carefully measured knee drop.
Perched on the shoulders.
Oh! Feast your eyes. Will the champ make that pay off? Into the corner he goes. Ooh, oh. Knee strike connects. Boom! It's okay, they weren't that pretty anyway.
The champ with the pin. And the champs stay the champs. What a title defense.
Here are your winners, and still the Unified Tag Team Champions, the Superstar and the Superstar.
The long history this new duo shares was evident here tonight as the Unified champs looked like a well-oiled machine and successfully defended their titles.
Sure, Michael, but they will likely have an even tougher time defending these ridiculous...
I see what you're doing here with these Unified Championships. Funny.
Thanks. I don't think you've been introduced to the newest team member in our fight against Mutiny. We've known each other since we were kids.
I know all about you. Welcome to WWE. But I do have to remind both of you, I've decided to remain neutral in this whole issue with NXT. I'm too close to it, so this isn't our fight. And besides, when it comes to competition, it's not just a catchphrase. It really is what's best for business.
We understand your stance, but we don't have to agree with it. We're going to do everything we can to stop Mutiny.
And if that happens, great. But if Mutiny comes out on top, then we'll pivot in that direction. It's what we do in WWE. We're constantly reacting and evolving. It's how we succeed. So like I said, good luck. But I can't support one side or the other until this is all over.
Your plan seems to be working. Mutiny is definitely annoyed.
Yep, told you it would get their attention. Now we just need to take things further to give Mutiny and their Unity champions something else to complain about.
What'd you have in mind?
Cosplay. It always comes down to cosplay.
Yes! Finally! I'll send you my measurements ASAP!
It's one half of the Unified champs, who's looking like a king tonight.
First, they come up with knockoff titles. Now he's rolling in as a knockoff Lexus King. I love it.
He does seem determined to get under Mutiny's skin. Let's hope he hasn't forgotten he's still heading into a match.
The Unified champs are channeling the Unity champs in a match that should be unique. We've been dealt a fun one, and it starts right now. And the other half of the Unified Champions doing her best JC Jane impression.
After seeing her partner, I'm sure nobody was surprised to see the gear she decided to wear out here tonight. But you have to admit, she's really pulling it off.
Are you saying you've got a toxic attraction to our unified champion?
I'm not going that far, but well played.
I knew it. Hopefully the unified champs haven't overlooked their opponents here tonight. Otherwise, they're in trouble.
We know she has a plan. Now she has to execute. The War Raiders are back.
A team that has been dominant in tag team wrestling for over a decade.
Wherever the Raiders go, you will see the carnage of war.
Completely focused on waging war.
The War Raiders now embracing their truest form.
Looking to dominate once again.
The following contest is an intergender tag team match and is for the NXT Unified Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers, Eric and Valhalla, the War Raiders. And their opponents, the Superstar and the Superstar.
No joking around here. The unified tag titles are serious business tonight.
All this fun cosplay can't distract the so-called unified champs from the fact that they are facing off against Valhalla and Eric tonight.
Definitely, Michael. It would be a real shame if they lost their focus and their titles.
Didn't you find these unified titles silly, Saxton?
They're growing on me, Corey.
Arm smash! Ooh, he fends that off. Oh, wow.
Lights out.
Being placed in the corner here.
Kick!
Oh, and Eric with the counter.
Looking for the suplex all the way up. Look at this power. Oh, no.
From behind, chop block.
Vicious right forearm. Coming in off the tag.
And now she's making it to the top rope here.
From the top.
She completely missed there. Running knee lift. And Eric's power being curbed with that attack.
Stop, puller leg snap. Hell, snap your hamstring. Double knees. Ooh.
from the champion. The challenger has to be rocked.
Back suplex. Able to slip away.
Big boot.
Talk about rocking the jaw.
She makes the tag. And a well-timed counter.
Man. There's a combo of strikes. Wow.
You can't get caught in a hailstorm like that if you want to win. Boom. Capped off with a big one.
The champ isn't backing off, bringing the lightning and thunder with every single strike.
Listen to the impact. Up into the torture rack. Did the champ just finish the job?
The champion into the pin.
The tag team champions retain.
Here are your winners, and still the Unified Tag Team Champions, the Superstar and the Superstar.
Hey, sorry I haven't checked in sooner. I've been tied up with all this mutiny stuff. How's it going here so far?
I'd say pretty good, since we just got ourselves a match for the Unity Tag Team Championships.
I saw that. I'll admit I had no idea what you were thinking at first, but it does appear to be working. Still, I'm nervous about you competing in NXT. If I had to guess, there will be some outside interference.
So, what do you propose we do to counter that? Hire a team of security guards to surround the ring? Nah, they could secretly be working with Mutiny. Oh, what if they were apes? Apes are strong and tough and loyal. Security apes. Is that a thing? Nah, we wouldn't have time to train them before the match.
I was going to suggest I'd be there to watch your backs.
You're no security ape, but at least you're trained. That'll work.
Here to defend the titles they've held since they made them up. The Unified Champions.
The following is a intergender tag team match and is for the NXT Unity Tag Team and the NXT Unified Tag Team Championships. Introducing the champions, the
Despite logic, sanity, and common sense, the Unified Champions do appear to be taking this match seriously.
When they started with these titles, I assumed they were trolling. But these two do seem genuinely focused on taking care of business here tonight.
One way or another, the Unity titles will change hands tonight. The Unity Unified Unification match is about to be unleashed. Corey, what's the champ's mindset right now heading into this huge title defense?
Confidence is key. They have to remind themselves that they are the absolute best WWE has to offer right now. The moment they doubt that is the moment we could very likely see them get picked off.
you see what's at stake. The NXT Unity Tag Team titles.
Grab your popcorn and try not to blink. The Unify and Unity championships both up for grabs in one match. That has literally never happened with these titles before.
Remember to breathe, Saxton. You're almost as ridiculous. From behind,
Schoolboy, shoulders down.
For the win! He kicks out instantly.
He is definitely struggling to keep him down at this point.
Counters to gain the advantage. Ouch. Man, what timing on that counter. Placing him in the corner. Oh, man! Clothesline in the corner!
Kick to the gut. Now kick to the back. Just punishing their opponent from every angle possible. And now locking in the wrist. Oh, my!
inflicting pain at will.
Ooh, boy, what a kick. Momentum entirely against Lexus here.
Lexus isn't showing the capacity to fight back.
Ow, big.
Listen to the impact.
Up into the torture rack.
Oh! Feast your eyes. And there it is. The title's not going anywhere tonight.
Punch straight to the face, stays off the attack. Oh, what a kick.
Right to the gut. Denied and reversed into a DDT. And gets sent right into the corner.
Hard right hand. What are we going to see here? Uh-oh. Spiking DDT.
And JC has taken on a lot of offense now.
Yeah, JC's being completely neutralized.
Oh, ouch.
First a knife-edge chop, and now continuing the attack on the knee.
Straight to the knee.
And he has an answer for King. Oh, look at the impact here. Boom!
Pummeling the chest of their opponent.
This is brutal. My goodness.
Gets the reversal. What a counter.
Vicious right forearm.
Oh, did you hear that?
And he's tagging his partner in. Oh, vicious running knee lift.
And this is a bad position for the champ to be.
Look at this. You gotta be kidding me. Like a heat-seeking missile hit the target right on the mark. Lexus just adding salt to the wound right now.
And now gets tossed into the ring.
Oh, big boot.
Hard right hand. What are we going to see here? Uh-oh. Spiking DDT.
And she quickly turned that around.
Kick to the stomach puts an end to that.
We're seeing one response after another. Neither superstar gaining the foothold.
There's the tag.
And he got to his partner.
Oh, vicious running knee lift. Locking up here. Oh, poke to the eyes.
That seems to have really gotten him. He could have an eye injury.
Nonetheless, the match continues.
JC eats a clothesline.
But Lexus King with the belt shot.
And the referee never saw it.
The champions are going to retain.
Wait, foot on the ropes.
It's SmackDown GM Nick Aldis. They were ready for this.
Credit to the unified champions for being prepared.
Hold on. Spear on JC Jane.
Looks like his eye's okay.
Or at least okay enough.
Setting up for some kind of double team move.
And down onto JC Jane with the cover.
That'll do it. We officially have new Unity Tag Team Champions.
We just witnessed amazing teamwork from these two, and it paid off with not only a title win, but a major victory in the war against Mutiny.
And don't forget the assist from Nick Aldis.
Mutiny shocked the world with their invasion a couple weeks ago, but now taking their Unity tag titles that they held in such high regard is a shot across NXT's bow.
I have a feeling this is only the beginning between these two sides.
Welcome back, Punk.
Looks like I missed out on all the fun. That was impressive how you goaded them into defending their Unity titles, and then walked away with them too. Well done.
Thanks. Nick Aldis came through when it mattered. It was a team effort.
I have to admit, I'm a little jealous you got your hands on the Unity champions after what they did to me. But I'll get my shot sooner than later.
I know you will. Which leads us to our next move. We've spoken to the GMs, and we think the best strategy is to divide and conquer between Raw and SmackDown.
At least Aldis and Pierce have our backs, unlike old Triple H. Convenient how he continues to sit on the sidelines, isn't it?
We spoke to him, and he insisted it's what's best for business. I guess we have to take him for his word at this point.
In any event, if we split up, we'll have coverage on both brands to fight off any mutiny attacks. I'll be headed to SmackDown.
And I'll be focusing on Raw. What about you, Punk?
I think it makes sense for me to float between both brands to help keep an eye on things. There's a lot of top names jumping ship, and I'd like to use my influence to put an end to that.
Sounds like a solid plan. Which brand should we focus on first?
Hey, it's good to see you. Have you got a minute?
For you or for that taco bar? Because a certain #1 draft pick is about to go to town on a chimichanga.
Please tell me you're joking. I hate to admit it, but Punk was right. Mutiny is becoming a huge problem. And as silly as those unified tag titles were, they did seem to get under their skin.
The unified tag titles? Silly? Oh, I'm glad my partner is over on SmackDown so she doesn't have to hear this. Now, while I've got you, I want to pitch you a brand new, completely original idea. The Unison Tag Team titles. Huh?
No.
Relax. Mutiny? They're a joke. They shouldn't be wearing those silly shirts. They should be wearing clown noses.
A joke? They have some heavy hitters over there, like most of the Judgment Day for starters. Damian Priest, Finn Balor, JD McDonough. Dominic Mysterio's still on the fence, but Priest is pushing hard for him to join.
Damian Priest is a clown.
You want to go tell him that?
Yeah, maybe. I mean, treating them like the threat they think they are is the wrong move. Show everyone they're just clowns in a one wrestling ring circus. That's how we break them.
So, are you saying you want a match with Priest? Because I'm sure he'd be willing to show up for a fight.
Eventually, but not yet. Let's make JD McDonough look like a clown first. That shouldn't be hard.
I'll set it up.
Oh, one more thing. Who controls the music and trons around here?
It's JD McDonough, but with some new music.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the Judgment Day. From Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 180 pounds, JD McDonough.
Look at JD trying to play this cool. He's attempting to strut his way to the ring, but it sounds like he should be heading to a three-ring circus.
Good one, Saxton. Whoever pulled this one off's earning some major points in my book. But we'll see if this throws McDonough off his game or lights a fire under him.
And now a man who's no stranger to bending the rules for a laugh.
And his opponent from New York, weighing in at 265 pounds, one half of the NXT Unity Tag Team Champions,
You can almost make out a slight smirk as he makes his way down the ramp. If he's behind JD's musical mishap, he's certainly enjoying the moment.
And why wouldn't he, Corey? These are classic mind games. And if he's the one behind them, he should enjoy this. At least until the match starts.
Let's see if he's still laughing after the bell rings.
Despite the unexpected soundtrack to start things off, it's time for these superstars to tune out the distractions and focus on the battle at hand.
We'll see if these two can shift gears from the pre-match antics to the real action here in the ring.
Laughing last and laughing loudest are two very different things. Capped off with a knee to the spine.
Strong kick. My goodness.
And another just non-stop aggression.
Putting the boots to an opponent will take the fight out of them in a hurry. Oh, merciless knee to the face.
Man, strikes.
Rights and lefts, elbows, knees, all of them lethal.
That hit wiped the sadistic smile off McDonough's face. Consecutive attacks keeping McDonough off his game.
JD needs to be resourceful in this situation.
Mounted palm strikes.
I think rage took over in that moment. Nothing but blind rage.
Oh, that knee just rocked him.
Double axe handle.
Got flipped upside down there. And it's really hard to watch him just be pummeled like this.
He has to find a way to break up this offense.
Crank in the head.
Oh, wow. Lights out.
Ow, bam.
Ooh, listen to the impact.
Wicked clothesline. He has to be suffering here.
But I highly doubt anybody's going to throw in the towel, though. Perched on the shoulders, feast your eyes. Is that all she wrote?
Going for the pin. And finally, he picks up the victory.
Here is your winner,
This prankster has turned fun and games into a winning strategy.
He played the Joker and ended up taking the whole pot. JD just couldn't juggle his way out of this jester's jest.
Should I congratulate you on the win last week, or help you get started with your witness protection application? I hope your little joke was worth it.
It was totally worth it. Did you see JD's face? I mean, he didn't react at all, but you know he was seething.
Yeah, and you're going to be seeing it again, along with a lot more mutiny faces, since according to my sources, they're going to invade Raw tonight. And you're going to be in the ring with Dominic Mysterio, who very well may have already joined them.
Did someone say send in the clowns?
No, this isn't a joke. I've spoken to Triple H, who claims his hands are tied, so I've ordered all non-essential personnel to clear out. But let me put this in words you might actually understand. It's you they're after. Either you tame the circus, or your beatdown becomes the main event.
Those are hardly the only two options, Pierce. Don't you like Christmas movies? When someone is breaking into your house, you set some booby traps.
Booby traps?
All I need is a spool of tripwire, 4 sturdy ladders, a gallon of industrial-strength superglue, 6 tubes of silicone grease, and 1 set of electrified ring ropes.
And it sounds like I'm gonna need a new job. I'll try to find you all that stuff, and a coffin too. You're gonna need it.